Hello and welcome back to Homesteading Northern Michigan. Today, if you're wondering why we're in my unorganized closet, we are going to be mounting my EAsun Power MPPT hybrid inverter controller for my solar. I don't have the batteries done. I haven't even started making packs really, as far as spot welding and stuff like that. But today we're going to be removing some shelving in here, mounting this properly, and hooking up a couple wires going to the solar array. So I'm going to clean this mess up and we'll get started. Okay, so here we are. We got the shelf removed, we got my clothes out of here. So what we're going to do now is already checked where the screws were for the shelving was studs. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make a board for the back of this, because apparently it's got a vent on the back, so they gave you this bracket to hang up with it. So I'm gonna make a board that'll fit this back, put it up here, and that'll give me a solid anchoring point. So I'll be right back with that and we'll screw that in. Okay, so tools we're going to need for the job. We're going to need an impact driver. We're going to need a drill. We're going to need drill bits, screwdrivers, wire cutters or something to cut wire with. These are crimpers with cutters on them. And obviously the hardware that came with it. And a few screws. I have this board here that was left over from my chicken coop. Well, it fits. So we're going to mount this board up, and that'll give us a stable base for this bracket to hold on to, because this inverter weighs quite a bit. Okay, now that that's firm into a stud, I'm going to hang my bottom bracket. But I don't want to use those grommets, I don't think. So I think what I'm going to do is drill and screw into this base piece I got. Because if I put those grommets into this maple, it's going to split it. I know it will. So I'm not even going to mess around with that. And we got the arrow facing up. So what we're going to do now is we're going to hang this heavy unit on the wall. Boy, this thing's heavy. Alright. We're going to get these nuts on here, put the bolts in the bottom next. Let's pull out our handy bag of screws here. You know what I didn't grab? was a nut driver for these. I'm gonna have to go grab that or grab a pair of pliers or a wrench or something. We're gonna get these fastened down. I saw the bolts for the bottom. Those are Phillips screws. So we're gonna get those on next. There's the screws for the bottom. Look at that. That is pretty. Now it's been a while since I bought this, but I'm pretty sure we only spent about $1,400 for it. And it's supposed to be comparable to the MPPT Solar 5048. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Next, I'm gonna remove this cover. All right, there we go, guys. Looks like we have our two solar inputs. That has a little thing, TV input. That's what we got right here. We have two. So I'm splitting my array into two. So we do have two to hook up here. Alright, so we have two sets. I'm splitting my array into two. I'm going to take and hook up each set of these. You see I got them marked with different color tape. The other side's marked the same, so I know which one's which. Now I got the blue tape on them right at the base because I'm cutting up here. So I'm going to run this in right up through here, and these are not hooked up to the solar panels yet. So here we go here. So I'm going to cut it here. All right. Alright, so if you didn't see that, these are the inputs. Here's one side, here's the other. You gotta see if they're marked. Yep, they're marked. See the PV1, PV2. So I'm gonna make this one PV2. Boom. And then, yeah, looks like positive's on the left, negative is on the right. So I'm going to strip these guys down. Guess about an inch down the wire. So this is some heavy duty insulation here. Alright, I think we're good. There's some heavy duty wire here, guys. There we go. That's tough. I'm going to take this one out to do this one. I'll pull this off. All right. So now we're going to take our flathead screwdriver. We're going to run these clips out. Which already seem to be out. Oh yeah, they're already out. Beautiful. So, negatives on the inside on this. I'm gonna give this a slight twist. I'm not gonna distort it, make it any wider because it's made for a 10 AUG cable. So, and about an inch is good. See, I bent it a little. So let's see if we can get that all in there. So I don't want any wires hanging out here. There we go. All right. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna cut off that little bit. I'm gonna cut that little bit off because I want it to be perfect. Okay. So we got, look at that, guys. That's pretty. No copper showing. Don't have to worry about anything crossing over. Shorten out. Okay. Nice and snug. This one seems to be a little bit shorter than the other one. It might be good. Straighten that up. Let's throw this one in there. Yeah, got a little bit off there. Alright. We're up in there. Alright. So, yep, don't want to over tighten. These things are nylon or plastic, whatever they are. We're gonna make these about the same here because I'm gonna hide them somehow. Probably gonna run some shelving or something. I'm gonna hide them some way. Okay. Those are cut. Now we're going to take and do the same thing. Okay. Such thick insulation. I found it to be easier to go at it with the wire cutters, but don't cut into the wire. Just kind of smash it. Okay, separates it out. So now I got a thinner insulation to cut for my knife. See, pops right off, beautiful. All right, and here is the, we're looking at inside, same as the other one. Inside's gonna be the red. Outside. The right side is going to be black. So just crank these guys down. Super simple. Looking really good. I'll figure out what to do with these later. Probably pin them to the wall here. Maybe wrap half a piece of pipe around it or something. Make it nice and neat. So. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good, guys. So we have the other end of these to connect over at my disconnect switches located at the solar panels. So let's head on over there. Okay, so we're out here at the solar panels, and these are what I got. These are for AC, but they're just a connector that will let the power go through. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hook our lines out. So we have our ins and our outs, okay? So what we're gonna do now is we are going to cut to fit these guys. You know, I don't care if there's a little extra in there, but we're gonna cut to fit these guys in here and hook these up in here. So since we had bank 1 was the blue, we're gonna put this tape on the inside of here. So that way we always know which one's blue or which one's bank 1. Just gonna crimp these to flatten out the insulation like I did on the inside. Take my trusty Homesteading Northern Michigan knife. Cut these around like so. Super quick hookup. Pull it off. Got a little piece connected up here. There we go. All right. Make sure these are loose. They are not. Take these guys free. There we go. And I'm going to do positive on the right. Tighten her back down. That's done. Loosen up this side. And we're going to fix that. Pop her back in. It's up there nice and snug. Tighten it down. We're in tight. Okay. So now that's going to be our line out. Line in is in the center here. So now we'll do the other side. Oh, missed it. There we go. Okay, cut the wire a little bit there, so. Go, we're in. You're in there. So we have everything hooked up all the way from the cutoff switch to the inverter on the inside of the house. So next part to our off-grid series is going to be wiring. We're going to be making the transformation from an electric hot water heater to a solar powered DC water heater. It's going to be 24 volts. So I'm going to show you how I do all that and give you some numbers on that also. So thanks for watching Homesteading Northern Michigan. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. It's one of the biggest ways that you can help support my channel and our homestead here. Another way you can support my channel is by checking out my Teespring store. I have a couple different designs. I have coffee cup stickers, all that kind of stuff. So go check it out, help support my channel, and you guys have a blessed day. Peace.